Greetings, class. You have reached the Human K channel. Today, we're going to learn more about the fascinating work of Abraham Maslow and his idea about what drives people. Maslow's childhood experiences had a big impact on how he sees the world. In papers that were never released, he wrote about his hard childhood, calling his family miserable and his mother a horrible person. In spite of these problems, Maslow became a well-known figure in psychology and was liked by both experts and the general public. He has won a lot of awards and was president of the American Psychological Association in 1967, which is a very high honor. Maslow said that everyone is born with instinctual wants that help them grow, develop, and reach their full potential. He came up with the idea of the hierarchy of needs, which shows how people's needs change at different levels. Food, drink, air, sleep, and sex, which are all physical needs, are at the bottom of the pyramid. When these basic needs are met, the next stages of safety, belonging, love, self-esteem, and self-actualization can begin. It's important to remember that the lower wants are more important and must be met before the higher ones can show up. Maslow said that security, stability, and freedom from fear and anxiety are important safety needs for both babies and neurotic people. If you want to feel like you belong and love, you can join a group or have loving relationships with other people. Esteem needs include how you feel about yourself and how others feel about you. Self-actualization, which is at the top of the hierarchy, means knowing your skills and weaknesses and reaching your full potential. Maslow's theory also focuses on the order of cognitive needs, which become clear in late infancy and early childhood. Humans have a natural need to learn about and understand the world around them. This drives interest and intellectual growth. Now, let's talk about the interesting things that self-actualizers do. Less than 1% of the population is made up of these people. They are good at seeing truth, accepting themselves, being spontaneous, and putting more attention on solving problems than on themselves. Their dedication to work, their freedom, and their privacy all help them on their path to self-actualization. Self-actualization can be slowed down by having too much freedom or not having enough protection as a child. Maslow called the worry that some people have about reaching their fullest potential the Jonah complex. Maslow's positive view of human nature puts a lot of emphasis on free will, conscious choice, and our ability to get over bad things that happened to us when we were young. He thought that everyone is good at heart and that our final goal is to become our best selves. Now, we'll look at the most important studies on Maslow's ideas and how they help us understand how people are motivated and how happy they are. Let's start with self-esteem, which is one of the most important parts of Maslow's structure. Research has shown that people with high self-esteem have a lot of good things happen to them in many different areas of life. People who have a high sense of self-worth tend to feel capable and useful. They are more likely to get job offers and show strength when they lose their jobs. Also, they are less likely to have anxiety, sadness, or drop out of school. People with high self-esteem also tend to have good ties with other people. They have a strong sense of self-worth and confidence, as well as good mental health and creativity. Some studies show that they spend less time on social networking sites like Facebook, which is interesting. People with low self-esteem, on the other hand, face a different set of problems. Research shows that they are more likely to get depressed and are more likely to drop out of school or get in trouble with the law. They often have trouble with other people, bad health, and a lower quality of life and mental health. It's interesting that they spend more time on social media. Self-determination is another part of what drives people that fits with Maslow's ideas. Researchers have looked at what happens when a person's needs for competence, liberty, and relatedness are met. People who have a lot of self-determination also have more self-esteem and are more likely to be their best selves. They have a natural tendency to solve problems and improve their skills. When these needs are met, it improves their general health and helps them grow as people. As we wrap up our talk for today, it's important to remember that study on Maslow's ideas has taught us a lot about how people act. It shows that his hierarchy of wants is still important and has an effect on many parts of our lives. We appreciate your time today. Remember to dig deeper into the study and think about how Maslow's ideas can change the way we think about what drives people and how they can be happy. Everyone, have a great day.